So this is LS, as it used to be called. Now we can say it, guys. Lauren Southern, Lauren Southern, Lauren Southern. We can say it now, okay? I'm curious if you want to plug on stream yet. No, I'm so paranoid. I'm gonna end up swallowing it inside of me. Lol. What, dude? What's he doing, bro?
Oh, Steven, you've got the most incredible mind I've ever met.
Oh my God.
I know you're going to be just fine no matter what happens. And they can work.
Here we go.
They usually.
Oh, shut up, President Soy Day. Oh yeah, guys, open relationships work as you're standing on the pile of ashes of this current open relationship that clearly went terribly wrong. Melina comes up to the table and we're just chatting, and she reveals that she's Will Neff. That's now public. Do it. Do it. I know you guys want it. I know you guys want it. I know what you guys want. I know what you desire. Okay. Bully Moreau. Now let's have a look at these Destiny Lauren Southern leaks. Come on. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it, okay? There's nothing else going on. I feel sick anyway. Who cares? Who fucking cares, dude? Okay, let's have a little butcher show here. What's going on? Hey, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Let's have a little look. So apparently, I don't know where these leaks are. Apparently, President Sunday went over them on stream. Dude, it is so fucking insane that Destiny was such a spastic about this. And it just turned out to be true. It turned out to all be true and confirmed and correct. Very fucking annoying. Yeah, I was right. DK was right. Creeman was right. I mean, there was some spurging. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there wasn't any spurging or, you know, excessive attention paid to it. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't understand why there was such a fucking drama about it. Yeah, apparently some of the logs have got porn and stuff in, which obviously I can't show on stream. But I think President Sunday went over some of them, so let's see what...
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money?
Look at this thumbnail, dude. Look at this thumbnail.
Let's go.
As I mentioned earlier, it was obviously a bit awkward for me because fucking Melina dumped a bunch of fucking DMs and messaged me about it. And I was like, what the fucking know? So I knew about this fucking ages ago. I knew this long ago that this had happened. But obviously, you know, what can you do? Anyway, let's have a little look and see what fucking President Sunday's dug up, shall we?
Like, you can look at somebody and be, like when it comes to clothing, for instance, like somebody could leak something.
You talked to Destiny's ex? Yes. Yes. Yes, correct. It wasn't anything weird. It was just Melina complaining about fucking, you know, the situation and what happened with Lauren Southern.
Or not like something. Sorry, somebody could play something.
We got stuff. We got stuff. By way of a short preamble, some weird, probably schizophrenic person, possibly a former fling of Stephen Vanell's.
Guys, I referenced it earlier. So basically, after I'd leaked, well, not leaked. Leaked is the wrong way of putting it, okay? I was just purporting and talking about a fucking schizo conspiracy theory that I'd read about on Kiwi Farms, okay? So I'd read about it on Kiwi Farms when I covered the fucking Mr. Girl article, okay? I spoke about it and I mentioned it, right? Because it was kind of funny to do, even though it was a bit naughty, okay? And then afterwards, Melina messaged me and said, like, you know, what was it? It was something, I don't want to leak all the fucking details, but she was basically upset with me for having mentioned it. And I was thinking, like, I only fucking said a schizo. I didn't fucking know 100%. I just said a schizo theory. I just said a schizo theory that I'd heard on Kiwi Farms. That was it. And, yeah. Then she, like, totally spurged out and started posting, you know, a bunch of DMs between her and Destiny talking about it. And I just, you know, I was not interested in all of that. I was like, look, you know, I just fucking said what I said and that's it. I just want to talk about the drama publicly available. I don't want to fucking get into your relationship fucking problems, you know? But I tried to be nice about it at the time. But yeah. I didn't leak. I didn't leak. Okay, I just said a schizo theory that was out there. Okay.
Was in famous Sunday channel orbiter Queeman's Discord server, bragging about having a massive dump of private messages from Destiny. My immediate response was, who fucking cares? Is there anything like particularly politically scandalous in here? 90% of it is just like gross out him s**ing people in ways that would be comical to someone who cares about Steven's sex life, except for a few little details. Because within these DMs were screenshots of DMs with Lauren Southern.
Oh, uh-oh.
Lauren Southern is a very famous white nationalist political activist.
Oh my god. Bro, yeah, okay, it's bad. It's bad to fucking fuck a white nationalist. Okay, yes, correct. Bad. I don't really care about that, though. I don't care about the fucking political analysis of this.
Feminist, etc., trad wife, and so on and so forth, whose entire grift is completely exposed by her engaging in extramarital affairs with political enemies. It goes a little bit deeper than that, but the principal issue and why this kind of matters politically, why this matters more generally, besides it being yet another case of a conservative grifter being outed as a monstrous hypocrite in private, it's just something very disturbing.
Anyone who could put two brain cells together knew that Destiny and Lauren were fucking. Okay, but this was like denied by his fucking retarded community for ages, right? A bunch of people were like completely denying that this had happened. And you were, you know, bad for even saying that it may have happened, you know? Like, obviously, no, because some people acted like it didn't happen when it did.
About Destiny, if anything pertaining to Destiny being disturbing.
Yeah, it's easy to say that now, a year after the fact, okay?
And be a surprise. Namely that through his involvement with Lauren Southern, he actually had complete evidence of her hypocrisy and her grift, which he protected so that he could maintain emotional/sexual access. That's pretty bad, in my humble opinion. And it's not clickbait. I haven't read through all of these, but I've read through enough of them. It is funny.
I mean, I do think, you know, President Sunday's very gay and soy here, but I do think there's, you know, a conflict of interest that exists there. If you're having a, you know, combative interaction with someone in a public way, but then there's this discreet sexual relationship happening. Yeah. I mean, it's difficult because it's like, you know, you shouldn't feel that you have to disclose your private life, but if your private and public life intertwine in a way where you're interacting publicly with someone, well, then I think that does become more of a matter of public interest, because it's like, well, what sort of influences are at play that are potentially impacting what's going on here in both, you know, in the public direction, you know? So, yes, very sorry for President Sunday, but obviously a conflict of interest that, you know, I think really should be disclosed.
It is embarrassing, and it's happening to all of the right people for once. So, let's just go through these. Now, this gets funny. This gets very funny, okay? I don't like this question, but fair. I'm in a horrible position right now that I was looking forward to talking about in person together. I've obviously been going on dates since you suggested it, and the guy I've been seeing is really lovely. Really cares about Brock, it seems, and is treating me well. I definitely feel he deserves a real shot and not games from me. I also need to put it out into the world that what I want from a relationship, which is monogamy, as I've always told you. Just always wished you were into it. Tear. I don't know, because I'm still getting to know him, and I still love you. This is a DM to Destiny. But you're obviously not available. Blah, you get it. We probably shouldn't sleep in the same room for the sake of my own inner moral peace. But I couldn't cancel this trip on you because I miss you.
Wait, who is speaking to who here? Who is this? Is this Lauren or Destiny saying all this? I got distracted. Oh, it's Lauren to Destiny. Right, okay. So this is LS, as they used to be called. Now we can say it, guys. Lauren Southern, Lauren Southern, Lauren Southern. We can say it now, okay? It's all out there. It's all out there, guys. It's all out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Desperately. I haven't been talking as much because I've been busy, but I also don't like talking to you when we're not being upfront and honest about everything on our minds. I haven't been talking as much because I've been busy. Also, I don't like talking to you when we're not being upfront and honest about everything on our minds, and I felt like this was an in-person conversation, not a text one. Anyways, don't hate me. I miss and love you.
Okay, so this is all the gay relationship shit, which we will get to. But what are these that known Destiny detractor, Ryzek, has put in my... What? What is this, dude? Oh, no. Destiny. My former master. as a previous orbiter, I'm forced to look at this. This is terrible. How do you feel about age play stuff, bro? Where are these from? How did these get leaked? Who is this to? Is this to Lauren Southern? Is this from the Lauren Southern leaks? What is going on? You need to cover how heartbroken Creeman was covering this. Why would Creeman be heartbroken? I thought he fucking hates Destiny. Doesn't he get mad when he gets called a DGGer? It's just funny. It's just funny and cringe, you know? Like any other fucking DM leak. I'm curious if you want to plug on stream. Oh! Oh! Right, okay. I think I did hear about this. Right? So this Rose person apparently leaked all these DMs with Destiny, is that right? And I think that's how the Lauren Southern stuff got leaked. Because this Rose person just dumped all the fucking Lauren Southern logs too. Right? So something, but why did Destiny send Rose the Lauren Southern stuff? What was that about? Destiny leaked Lauren Southern messages to Rose. Why? I'm curious if you're plug on stream yet. No, I'm so fucking paranoid I'm going to end up swallowing it inside of me, lol. What, dude? What's he doing, bro? Destiny 1. I mean, what exactly? I don't know. This is just fucking... Dude. So, wait. Is Destiny the one is the one with the plug? Wait, what? Okay, dude, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Also, the other thing with the age play thing is who's who in that dynamic. Who's who? Who's the older one and who's the younger one? Wait, dude. People are saying pedo. I mean, it's not pedo anyway. It's fucking age play. It's not pedo necessarily. But who is the older and who's the younger? Who's wearing the diaper, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay, sorry, finally awake. I've had huge fantasies lately related to babysitters, even MMF or FFM. It would go something like, older babysitter starts messing around with younger person, and they teach them, get them really good at sex, and start bringing over friends to mess around with them. So say it's a younger guy, girl finds out he's got a nice dick and starts teaching her how to eat out and everything, then starts bringing over girlfriends to fucking 1 by 1. Right, okay. And you're telling me President Sunday didn't cover these? Is that right? Why not? These are funny. Dude. Since I've been so stressed, agitated today, I haven't come at all. Maybe tomorrow I can send you a final big cum shot vid, lol. If I'm not too stressed about the coming day, I don't know. Now listen, I mean, in a cruel twist of fate, obviously, you know, Destiny has previously reviewed my DMs on stream. And I would probably have the same take. This is just fucking horny sexting shit, okay? This doesn't prove he's like a fucking pedo or some crazy shit like that.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
It's obviously very degenerate, though.
Gooning, age play, babysitter play, the mystery continues. Thanks for covering this riveting drama, Chud.
Thank you very much for the super chat. And then this one. It sounds so stupid, but I've never actually been turned down by someone I've shown myself to before. What does that mean? Oh, it's extremely, like, degenerate and insane, of course. Don't get me wrong, okay? But yeah, damn. That's crazy. Dude, Destiny is so fucking reckless when it comes to women. I mean, listen. We've all made our mistakes, okay? As I say. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, okay? But this is like a very insane level of flirting and sexting and shit that you're having with someone on your, you know, public profile name, which is a very prominent profile, and now it's leaked, and people are obviously gonna just look at this and be like, "What the fuck, dude?" Also, why did Destiny send the Lauren Southern logs to this person? Extra funny, there was a GIF porn in the links, and Emery clicked on it live on stream. Chud, please mention how he likes eating cum. I mean, yeah, I've heard on the grapevine the felching thing. Is that true? I read something about that on Twitter, but I thought that was right-wing misinformation, to be honest with you. I thought that was right-wing misinformation, to be honest. But, you know, these logs paint a very different picture. Let's be real. Okay, so those are the funny logs. Let's look at the serious logs. Apparently there's something here about talking to Lauren Southern that's important.
Isn't that nice? Oh, it's very sad and pathetic. All of this is sad and pathetic.
Yeah, so, right. So basically, sorry, I'm moving on. So, Destiny sent the Lauren Southern logs to this person to get what? Help with it? Or what? What the fuck? For feedback. What? That's just so fucking reckless, dude. That is crazy reckless. Like that. Those are like fucking that's like primo drama content, and you're sending it to some woman on the internet. I mean, what? Jesus Christ, bro. And now they've all leaked. And presumably the rightoids are probably lapping this up. The rightoids are probably lapping this up. Much like... Okay, dude.
And let me tell you something, okay? Here's the deal. If these were not people who were extremely toxic and arrogant in how they treat other people politically and publicly, nobody would care. I mean, maybe people would laugh at them, but then they would be being cruel for doing so. This is a normal human thing to take place. What's not normal and human is when you have someone who you know is preying upon naive conservatives, making them rationalize an approach to life, to women, to sexuality, to children, etc., that is deeply toxic and deeply destructive. And you hide evidence that you directly have of them being hypocrites and grifters, of them not believing in what they preach, because you have an emotional or a sexual entanglement with them. That's a betrayal. That is an outright betrayal. Destiny is doing Lauren Southern's dirty work by not exposing this himself, by hiding.
We're all mad that Lauren is not on our PPs. I mean, there's obviously levels to this, right? There's some people that just want to, you know, laugh at Destiny's misfortune. There's some people that think the logs are super degenerate. And there's some people like President Sunday who clearly are coming at this from a perspective of, yeah, like a conflict of interest, essentially. Which is, I think, a totally fair analysis, you know? I mean, like if you're fucking someone privately whilst engaging with them publicly, how are we to tell what is and isn't being influenced by that, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. It is, I mean, those logs are insane. It's like, obviously, yes, you have conversations with people and you hope they don't fucking leak, and it's embarrassing when they leak. Okay, sure. Okay.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Those are pretty wild, though.
How do I make money off depressed people?
On the boom meter, I give Destiny's sexts 1 out of 5.
Thank you for the super chats.
This is from July 26, 2022. We actually have a date on this one. Please tell me you're awake, Steven. I don't know what to call these. I hate humans. They're evil and they suck. Well, not all of them, Lauren. But I can understand why you would think that. And I need you to wake up so I can speak to the one who doesn't suck. Lav might have words for this. What happened? Well, you'll really like this news. What, are you okay? I just got dumped. What happened? I told him I dealt with a sexual assault situation and he dumped me.
Okay. That I don't think we need to know, do we? I mean, that's a bit much, right? I mean, I need to know about that. What the fuck, dude?
Southern made her early career mocking feminists for critiquing what they call rape culture. Rape culture involves, among other things, an attitude of distrust and hostility, reflexively towards women who avow episodes of assault, who avow being victims of assault. That's a critical component of it. She built her career.
It was Andrew. Wait, what? Okay, what is this you sent me? Oh, so he's... Dude, this guy is fucking... Right? Your poor sleep schedule. Yeah, I'm fueled entirely by sugar video games. Would you like to share any of the stuff you've written down? Okay, so, sorry, I'm sitting down. Do you want me to ship over the DMs from earlier, and then you can tell me what you think, if you're comfortable with that? Okay, listen, you have no obligation to care about or read any of this. Sorry for the deluge of shit. And then just sends all the DMs. This is... What? Why are you posting it to some fucking woman that you're sexting with? This is insane, bro. What possible meaningful advice can this person give? Like sexual, yeah, maybe it is just like a sexual like sympathy thing. Maybe, I don't know. Crazy. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this is just completely just beyond reckless behavior to do this.
Mocking people who pointed this out, finding the dumbest teenagers she could on college campuses who didn't have a snappy reply. They were out there holding signs in solidarity with their friends or whatever, and declaring that people who had these positions were stupid. Here she is complaining to Stephen in private. Yeah, my sexual assault, I was distrusted by, I'm presuming, my husband. It's sad. It's genuinely sad. I told him I dealt with a sexual assault situation and he dumped me. Ah, Jesus, what? That sounds horrible. Is it that simple, really? Why? Said he couldn't handle it. What does he have to handle? I don't understand. I don't either. I just didn't realize this would make me so worthless in some people's eyes. Blah. Sorry, emotionally dumping here now. After I've just put you through an emotional roller coaster. Fascinating. Really fascinating. You know,
Sorry, we skipped over that too quick. It's Andrew Tate. How do you know that? How the fuck do you know that's to do with Andrew Tate? Huh? Starlo's just said it. Is that true? Dude, there's so many fucking levels here, bro. Watch Queen explain it. If you got a timestamp, put it in the Discord and I'll throw it up.
deserves, though? Let's continue. I'm sorry, damn, that's super shitty. Jesus. Thanks, did you eventually make your flight? No, sleeping in the airport?
Everyone in chat complaining, so you've never shared private DMs of someone you love about their sexual assault to help rid of a 19-year-old who wants to help you goon. I did that last weekend, actually.
Got another one booked for 6 a.m., so 3 hours from now. Jeez, sorry, that sucks. Yeah, been a very fun day. It's funny? It's not funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny. It is not funny.
Bro! Okay, he wants to suck Andrew Tate's punk out of Lauren's ass. That is disgusting! You're gross!
That Lauren Southern was potentially victimized by someone. I don't know for certain if she was victimized by someone, if she's referring to herself or someone else. I'm going to assume, given that her husband couldn't handle it, that therefore it was her. There is an irony in that the grift that she was running, she became a direct victim of the thing her own victims were advocating against. That is ironic, but it's not funny. It's not funny. Not to me. I'm not like Steven. I don't find it funny when someone whose ideology I disagree with becomes a victim of some horrible crime. I don't laugh at fathers, for example, who throw themselves in front of...
Do different voices for LS and Destiny.
Very true, President Sunday. Thank you for that. Thank you for the £5. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Their children and get shot by mass shooters just because they happen to be at a Trump rally. I don't find that funny. I don't find Lauren Southern getting assaulted funny. None of this is funny. It is ironic, but it's not funny. This is from a previous date, so these are out of order, it seems, because this one's from July 26th. Now this one's from July 10th. So I would have said otherwise, of course, shut up, lol, I don't know what this is referring to, we'll learn later, I suppose. Actually, thinking I would go out with a guy past midnight, going to a 10 a.m. drag race and getting home by 1 p.m., I only put myself in horrific...
No laughing by order of the president. I bet he's fun at parties, isn't he? Eh? I bet he's a right laugh, isn't he?
Vulnerable positions with you, babe. This is so weird, I feel like I shouldn't tell you things like this, but then I also can't help but be honest with you. Also, I kind of want to just cancel because I don't really want to do anything that would make you even slightly uncertain about how much I care about you. Sorry, I'm going to spam you. Feel free to block XOXOXO. Okay, that seems inhuman, but I'm going to choose.
God, he was in fucking deep then, from the looks of it. You know, this was a, very in-depth affair. Literally affair in both senses of the word. That's wild, dude. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty unobjectionable to say that, like, if you want to have a public interaction with someone, you should not have private actions like this, or at least disclose it so people can know that's going on, right? You know, one night stand or something, like, maybe that's like whatever, but this is like an intricate ongoing relationship, isn't it, you know?
Choose to believe you and then murder you if you're lying. MHM, I'm assuming. As long as you know I'm still 100% on the monogamy train, and I'm just passing the time until I get your ass chained to a Best Buy in Nebraska, X cute heart. I can handle myself. But I like that you care. So mad I've lost out on like week of schizo chats, so much hate. Yeah, I'd like that. Also, despite selfishly wanting you for Stronghold Crusader, I do hope you and Mel had a good day after not seeing each other for a while. Now, apparently, it looks like Steven has redacted. Is telling messages sent are deleted? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You'll see here, Lauren says, I love you too, Knight.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Destiny
But how do I
has
make
begun
money
redacting his
off depressed
posts.
people?
Thank you for the $2. What is this here? You got any plans for when you're home? Probably just going to sulk for a day or two. Eventually I'll wake up and feel normal. Need to break up with Melina. That's going to be a disaster. Damn. Well, I can bring feet pics to the equation. See if that helps any. Lol, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh my god, dude. This guy is, this guy needs to check out Rosanna Pansino. Lots of material there. Yeah, I know that logically, but if I think it's going to be good at the end of the month, this will be my best month ever. But if it's a no, and I build it up, I'm going to be right back here, except maybe even fucking worse. Is this, why are you sending me this? Is this not in the, in President Sunday's coverage? If she needs 30 days to think about things after saying we're soulmates and fucking me and saying she loves me 1,000,000 times this weekend, there's no way she's going to say yes, otherwise she would have already. Oh, is this in regards to Lauren, I presume? Well, funnily enough, the soulmates thing, I think, was pretty much confirmed already. Right? I think that part was already confirmed. It's the physical aspect, funnily enough, that was denied. And obviously this is a pretty clear... Well, I mean, unless Steven is lying here, I mean, yeah, the physical things seem to have happened too, right? But yeah. Okay, before we get back to President Sunday's very somber and sober coverage of this. What's this? Oh, 49.30. Okay. Let's have a look. Where are we? 49.30, 49.30. Have a look.
Again, like, this is one of the things that I saw and I just didn't really want to leak. I told him I dealt with a sexual assault situation, and he dumped me. Like, I don't really want to leak Lauren Southern talking about getting raped. I think I will say though, this has those who knowers, law knowers, can probably start to interpret something about this. Because one of Lauren Southern's ex-cameramen, Cowan, I think his name is, or some shit.
I know that guy, yeah.
Actually,
He's the guy that was like a rightoid and like moved away from it and became more of like a libtard kind of guy, and he criticizes the far right now.
he leaked a few years ago, posted a few years ago, a story claiming that Andrew Tate sexually assaulted Lauren while they were with him in Romania. So I don't know if that's anything to do with it. I always thought it was kind of weird that Destiny never spoke about that allegation when he was covering Tate. So that I always kind of interpreted that as meaning that, you know, probably Lauren had told him something. But I can never know. Again, there's no name here. We don't know. But it has been mentioned a couple times by people here and there. It has been public before. This was before he super blew up as well, as far as I'm aware. They visited him in Romania. And it would make sense too, because I believe Lauren Southern had that whole thing with Paul Joseph Watson too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Am I going crazy? Wasn't that a thing?
Paul Joseph Watson, I think, tweeted out or talked about Lauren or something. Didn't Lauren do a whole video talking about the rightoids coming at her or something? I don't fucking know, dude. Bro, a lot of this is unseen or unknown, but apparently, yeah. Who knows, dude?
And Paul Joseph Watson and Andrew Tate used to be friends as well in the UK. Imagine my shock. I think PJW didn't hit. I think that was the problem, was that PJW didn't hit, wasn't it? Wasn't he raging?
Anyway, so that's Creeman's take on it, I guess. Who, from what I'm told, from Stylo, was very sad this stream. Is that right? I don't understand. I thought he was fucking all in on the Destiny, you know, anti-jerk movement. No? Is that wrong?
But Lauren didn't. Yeah, Destiny scrub shit. That is what we in the business, dear children, call a guilty conscience. Because here's the deal. Reminder, what this means is that Destiny had direct confirmation from Lauren due to their interactions that Lauren didn't believe in the trad wife, monogamous ideology, etc., etc. Like, not really. In the be faithful to your husband kind of thing that she was selling, that she was selling until very recently to her audience. Who leaked this, by the way? Some person called Rose. Who cares? Some loser, truly. He had confirmation of this.
Dude. But I think there's an element to that. Though. I mean, it's obviously demonstrative of recklessness, you know? Like, look, okay, guys, I'm an adult male, okay? I'm an adult male. Obviously, you've seen some of my DMs years ago, right? Obviously, it's not as if there isn't, say, someone that I've spoken to in a certain way that if the DMs got leaked, it'd be very embarrassing, okay? Obviously, yes. But it's like this level of, you might speak to them about some drama stuff, but leaking this much detail is just crazy. Like the Lauren Southern leaks and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, just crazy levels of just unfathomable recklessness when you're like a public figure and this stuff coming out could negatively impact your image, you know? Crazy.
Person's grift. And he protected her. I love you too. Good night. You would love this event. They allow anyone to join for $60. So the stadium matches, they've got like moms in their Honda Civics. We don't care about that. This is also from July 10th. It was a solid day. Never seen drag racing before. They've got another contest in August. I'm 100% renting a car and entering. Gonna rent a Tesla and fuck everyone up. You should come. Oh, wait. Joking. August is next month. Next year, when you're working at Best Buy and we're married, we'll come back. We can
What is
start attending
this?
one of those prosperity gospel churches. We're sorted.
Have you had sex? It's way past that lol. Oh dear. What a mess, ladies and gentlemen.
Redacted. His messages are redacted. True. You should come on Simcast, Lamau. Okay, wait. I'll ask Chrissy, did you raid the chat, though?
We won't look at any different when your embarrassing news get leaked. Well, they already have in the past. Maybe they will again. But, you know, it's, I don't know, dude. It's obviously the leaking of this to this person that then ends up getting leaked to the internet. That's crazy. Anyway, we don't need to...
Well, I was seeing a lot of
You get the
Obamas.
gist.
No. Redacted. What the fuck is that? What is that? You got him. Sorry, it's kind of bad. Never carved anything before. She sent him a carving of...
Wait, Lawrence Southern carved a DGG figurine. Am I understanding this correctly? Am I interpreting this correctly? Oh my god, dude.
Oh, it's a tiny... It's him with a heart. Oh, isn't that cute? It's actually kind of impressive. It's actually pretty impressive. Well done. You got him. Sorry, it's kind of bad. Never carved anything before. It's perfect. I'm probably not going to be able to call today.
I mean, you know, these two were clearly fucking... There was insane relationship shit happening here, right? I mean... Has anyone, like, done the timeline of it? Because obviously there's public conversations that happened. Like, they played a video game together. They played a video game together and people were just like... Oh, no, you don't understand. No, this is actually trying to get people away from the alt-right. That's why we're actually doing a gaming stream together. And it's like, well, is that the case? Or is it that you were into each other and were hanging out as, like, behind-the-scenes partners, you know? Like, what? Very cringe. Very cringe.
Olivia met up with me at Ferry and is coming to my house. I will call tomorrow. Okies, that's fine. Fuck Lauren, I feel so pushy right now. It's horrible. Sorry I'm acting feeling like this. There's no shot after 30? I don't know what that means. You know, if this wasn't a psychopath liberal grifter who laughs at victims of mass shootings and advocates for the mass murder of Palestinians, this would be kind of sweet.
Wait,
if it wasn't that person covering
who's he talking about?
over for a white nationalist who,
Oh, he's talking about
in his own words, went out to drown refugees. This would be kind of adorable, wouldn't it? Fuck Lauren, I feel so pushy right now. It's horrible, I'm so sorry I'm acting / feeling like this. There's no shot after 30 days, right? I just don't want to end up back in this spot again mentally.
Wonderful. But how do
Damn,
I
I'm
make
sorry I'm
my
feeling this way so much. I've never moved through these kinds of feelings before. I feel depressed that I don't even have a
Thank you for
future
the
date
$5.
to see you in right now. I just want to lock you in a room with me forever. This is so cringe. I'm sorry, I should be over this in like a day or two. There's additional factor to all of this, by the way. Oh, he was married at the time, yeah. There's so was Lauren, incidentally. There's
Excuse me, you are misrepresenting Destiny's takes by saying that. Excuse me. God, it's a fucking unbelievable. Fuck off back to DGG. I don't want you here anymore. Get fucked, okay? Losers. A lot of you.
There's an additional factor to this, by the way, which Lauren Southern should consider. How do I have these screenshots? How do I have these screenshots? Well, I'll tell you how I have these screenshots. Because Destiny shared these screenshots. With some random other chick he wanted to fuck in his Discord, probably. These people aren't very smart, are they? No, not really. Not so smart.
Jesus. Sunday's going in. I mean, is he wrong?
Because Destiny didn't leak these
Is he
to
wrong?
me. Lauren Southern didn't leak these to me. How did I get them? Yeah. I don't know after 30 days. Part of me wants to just tell you, yes, you have no shot. So you can just feel this and get through them. It's horrible to be in this position of waiting. I remember telling you a few times, please, Steven, just give me a yes or no. I can't live forever in this limbo. I just want to hurt for a moment or go all in. You asked me to wait. I didn't wait.
Yeah, it's not about. It's like a lack of self-control. It's like impulse control or something. I don't fucking know. You know, like what would lead you to, as a public figure, send deeply embarrassing if they get leaks to someone like in this situation? You know, why did this Rose person leak it though? Does anyone know? What was the story there? Was it just like, I'm not speaking to her anymore, so fuck it, I'm going to leak everything? I don't know.
Tried. I didn't wait long enough. I'm sorry. If you choose not to wait and to just hurt and move on, I will understand. That's what I did. If you choose to wait, maybe things will be different for me. I would be lying if I said everything were set in stone. I don't know, Steven, but it's okay that we're both feeling the way we are. It's okay for you to feel the need to reach out to me. Edited from something. I'm assuming it's a minor spelling error, judging by the lack of discretion in all of these. I feel like a lot of his personal issues would go away if he thought for a couple of seconds before he did anything. You need to understand. Destiny is really smart. Okay? He knows what he's doing. He has intuitively worked out all of the angles, and the split second it takes for him to press enter.
All eventualities.
Why is Destiny drawn to women with the mental age of 16? Because he is a spiritual pedophile, that is why. Pedophile of the soul. He is exclusively sexually attracted to people with the mentality of children.
Jesus.
Okay, thanks. Following on from the previous one. I feel like I am leaning on you so much right now. I've never done anything like this before. If you want to move on and move into friendship, ergo, the current relationship is not friendship. Which we know by now. That's totally fine. I'm okay. But if there's a chance you'll flip your mind, I'll wait until you figure your stuff out.
I mean, like, this is, you can't be friends in these circumstances. Right? That is fucking insane. If you've got this connection and it's like encompassing your life and, you know, you've got these feelings, how the fuck can you be friends? Especially with all the public shit that's happening too. It's fucking impossible. Totally delusional.
Aw, he's gonna wait for her. You keep telling me it's not set in stone yet, so I'll believe what you're telling me. It's not, but I feel like if it doesn't go the way you want, you'll think I was lying the whole time and hate me. ... I feel stupid for putting you in this position. It's really unfair to you. You can hate me. It's okay. I won't think you're lying. I'll believe what you're telling me. Otherwise, you could just as easily cut things off like that completely right now. True, I feel like we both made each other lose our minds. This could be a novel. Durcast, thanks for the $5. It feels really unfair for Lauren to call her ex bad for leaving her because he was worried he was ill-equipped to properly help her theory. You're allowed to complain in private about whatever. Okay. True, I feel like we both made each other lose our minds. It's impossible for me to hate you. Aw. I just need to establish where you're at in my mind or where you'll be. Yeah, maybe. I just can't figure out if it was because of my poor communication or if you've just been on the fence because of public life-related stuff.
You should have just dated Lauren and blue-pilled her. Maybe that was the plan. But it didn't pan out.
I don't think that's relevant now. Oh, but it is. If anything comes up, I'll drop everything off you, though. But yeah, I know you need time to figure stuff out. It's okay. Heart react. I'll sort and organize my life in the next 2 weeks as well, so it's okay. Oh, Steven, you've got the most incredible mind I've ever met.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're going to be just fine no matter what happens.
Oh my god, dude. Damn. There we go.
Oh, some days I love my.
He was talking about C.S. Lewis and flirting with Christianity on stream. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that. Was that around? Well, I don't know if these are dated. These ones here. Even Sunday, of course. Look, at the end of the day, I mean, look, it's obviously embarrassing having your DMs leaked and it sucks. But like, why did he send it to this fucking woman? Insane fucking gooning. Just unprecedented levels of gooning. Important relevant log. Oh, from Deeper Armor, one of Queeman's mods. One of the most valued members of the anti-Destiny community. Lauren, you have the most beautiful mind I've ever seen. Destiny's mine. Goo goo kaka mommy kami wa. Oh dear. Yeah, I like Deeper Armor. Deeper Armor's been around for ages. He was saying that when I was in LA, he'd drive by in a van and say hello, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But yes, next time I go Deeper Armor, let's meet up, okay?
My work, okay? What are we doing? I don't even know, man.
That's scary. No, it was in a nice way. It was in a nice way. It wasn't in like a weird way. It was in like a pleasant way.
I'm opening another. Yeah, it's early. But I can't. Lauren Southern says to Destiny, you got the most incredible mind.
Also, why wouldn't Destiny's enemies cover this? It covers the alt-right too. So like people... So fuck off, think people shouldn't cover it. I don't know if anyone said... Wow, are people saying that? I'm not like an enemy of Destiny. I'm kind of just neutral these days, really. I just didn't want to be an orbiter forever, so I kind of went off on my own pathway. It was obviously very irritating, you know, when he was acting like a total spastic about this. And, you know, it's like, there was just no need. There was no need to act like, you know, like, who cares, bro? Yeah, it's out there now. Might as well just fucking accept it and move on, you know? But yeah, I'm not like, you know, like an anti-guy, or I'm just kind of neutral about the whole thing. I just don't really want to wrap myself up endlessly covering fucking Destiny content from one side or the other. But, you know, this is kind of funny, and there's not really much else going on, so fuck it, we're doing this. But yes, that's where we stand.
And I've ever met. Now, is this continuous with the previous one? Yeah, I will be, but I still... I didn't read that. You got the most incredible mind I've ever met. I know you're going to be just fine no matter what happens. Yeah, I will be, but I still want and need you. Destiny needs Lauren Southern. Black Thunder for the $2 US. Thank you. It's fun seeing the left implode. Yes, well, this is not the left, but thank you for your money. Okay. Have fun on your ferry ride. Don't let me distract you from your socializing. Oh man, RIP. It's a more complex conversation. I hate that I thought you were asking something else, because this is all IRL talk stuff. Yeah,
Chud will always be a Mr. Girl orbiter sad. I orbit no one. If anything, I orbit Nicholas Diorio, but that's because his mass creates a tremendous gravitational pull. You can't really help it.
I understand. We can wait to chat about it in person if you want. Wait, what did you think I was asking? Or maybe we can just chat about it in person. Oof, but okay. I really do appreciate
But yeah, dude, it was, you know, it was annoying. Because obviously there was, you know, like a lot of spurging about this. From both sides, to be fair, both sides of the aisle were spurging over the Lauren Southern stuff. But like there was this crazy, there was a bunch of crazed DGGers that like wanted me to fail over saying that Lauren Southern was, you know, was the thing. And like, it was crazy. There was like loads of hate. There's a couple of Reddit threads that got made about it as the kind of, you know, it's all in the past now. I don't really care that much anymore. But it was obviously annoying. It's like, why the fuck are you so upset about this? It's not that big a deal, you know? Yeah, they wanted DK fired. There were certain posts of people saying that DK should be fired. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to fire DK. That's crazy. You know? But yeah, I mean, that was a small part of it. But, you know, it was like, after the Mr. Girl article, I just kind of realized that this is all it's ever going to be, you know, is figuring out which BPD pussy Destiny is gobbling come out of next. And I'm like, I don't fucking want to do this anymore, you know? So I decided to pave my own way. And look, obviously, I appreciate, you know, Destiny Emma defended me many years ago, and the benefit I had from associating with him when I did. I'm not gonna turn into like oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking bang on about Destiny, this, that, and the other all the time. I just wanted to go my own way, you know, and we did, and yeah, we're laughing, strength to strength, strength to strength. So yeah, I don't know, dude. It's and then you look back at some of the other kind of orbiters that, and none of them have really done much, you know, because you're always going to be second fiddle to another guy, to another person. You know, it's like, I remember back in the day, it was like people would watch me, and then the second Destiny went live, half my audience goes to fucking watch Destiny. So you're always going to be, you know, beholden or in that position where there's always someone else that they're just going to go and watch as soon as they go live. That happens naturally as you get later into the day, you know. But yeah. But no, things are really good for the channel. We're laughing, and DK is still here. DK, the little rascal, certainly caused some issues before. But to be honest with you, things are pretty good now. DK just, you know, does his business. I do my business. We're laughing. Charm hole's gone. Charm hole's gone. But yeah, you know, it would have to be something pretty crazy for me to get rid of DK. So all those calls for people who were trying to get me to like get rid of him and fire him, yeah, that was never going to happen. DK would have to, I don't know what he'd have to do, some crazy thing, some crazy fucking rape or something, proven in a court of law. I don't fucking know. So yeah, that was always a non-starter, really.
You telling me over text first helps me adjust expectations and all that, but alright, I'm falling back asleep. We'll see you in a couple of days. Okay, I'll see you soon. I have a lot of things to talk about with you. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea, but these are 100% IRL convos. I feel like I've made you feel bad, but that's not my intentions at all. I'm going to try to not stress about it, and hopefully you still show up in DC. Miss you. It's okay, I just have to keep track of everything so I can stay mentally healthy. He did not stay mentally healthy. But you're fine, it's okay. Don't ever put yourself in a bad spot or anything. Do we have a date on this one? Nope, okay. Biz continues with the previous one. Spot or anything up here.
So you support forethought. I know nothing about that thing. I don't care about that thing. Whatever's happened, I've got no clue what did or didn't happen. I don't know whether I do or do not support that. Don't care.
I'm a bit upset because I know I'm upsetting you, but I feel I've been put in an impossible situation with your desires and the goals in life, and coming to terms with that has been a big mental journey for me as well. I hope you know I've been serious about everything I've said to you about loving you. So what it looks like is that Destiny developed an unhealthy obsession with Lauren Southern while he was married. While she was married, she reciprocated, but Destiny still wanted to fuck women off Discord. Alas, it's basically Shakespeare. Where Lauren says, I hope I've been serious about everything I've said to you about loving you. Destiny says, it's okay, I understand. We'll figure out more when I chat. I have to figure out where you're at on everything. Okay, don't let this ruin your day. We're going to have the best schizo chats in DC. Looking forward to them so much.
Some e-girl called Rose that Destiny was sexting leaked all this because Destiny, in his infinite wisdom, decided to send all of these to this person.
Aha, we'll see. Stop. Okay, wait, let me just organize my brain for this. There are redacted messages we have to keep in mind. Destiny redacted messages from previous screenshots, so it's possible there was more said here that we just can't see. Okay, wait, let me just organize my brain for this. Lol, I'm sorry, I'm only asking for you to be straightforward.
Yeah, dude, bro, I wouldn't, yeah, it's like a fucking, what's the word for it? Like a sort of an affair that's quite spicy. Do you know what I mean? There's like a term for it when like you have like a runaway affair or something like that, right? That's what this boils down to. Hot, okay. Salacious, yeah, sure. A salacious gooning affair. No, I don't know, it's just that's what it is. The obsession is literally just of that nature, I think, you know?
Forward, but if it's too tough or something, I understand. Is your mind pretty set on everything in your mind?
Sordid
You're
affair.
basically asking if you can argue me out of this, and I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure if I say yes. Like, obviously, I chose you. I wanted to be with you.
A whirlwind affair.
Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Lauren. This is very bad for Lauren. I would have never gone on another date if that's what you wanted. You've been super transparent about not wanting the same things I do in life. That's heartbreaking because obviously we have something incredibly special. I really appreciate your honesty, though, because I'm not just making decisions for myself, I'm making them for Brock, too. I'm like only a few weeks into regular, normal people dating, so I don't think I could say my mind is set on anything. But I also don't want you to ever be dishonest about your intentions and limitations within relationships because you want to keep what we have. I'm not going anywhere. You're always going to be a part of my life, I hope. Who leaked these? Not Lauren Southern.
I mean, yeah, like, for anyone that is in any doubt that this, you know, trad wife thing is often not what it seems. I mean, obviously, like, how... the way our society works is so fucking difficult to get into a trad wife position, so dating and stuff is kind of a normal product of our society. So, like, this is obviously just normal dating shit, really. I mean, the affair obviously is a bit beyond that, I guess. But I'm talking about Lauren. Lauren is obviously dating around, trying to figure out what she wants, I guess, is what I'm getting from these.
Good for Lauren. Super progressive to take part in an open relationship so publicly. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Lauren Southern didn't leak these. Destiny did. Not with the intention of them going public, but he shared them with somebody else. In fact, the source says the screenshots were taken on July 26, 2022, so anything redacted was done prior to that. The screenshots are from 2022, so he redacted prior to that. I'm not going anywhere. You're always going to be a part of my life, I hope. I just don't really know what things are going to look like going forward. Well, I'm trying my best to be respectful and hold to my values with people I date to try to give healthy relationships the best shot. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm asking. I'd move heaven and earth for you. Ooh. And it's obvious we have some conflicts going forward, and it's hard to say without extensive convos how we'd resolve those. Destiny would move heaven and earth for Lauren Southern. Person who wants to drown refugees.
Oh. President Soy Day strikes again. Okay? Also, look, I've got even fucking Lonerbox, I think. And to be clear, I know Lonerbox knocks about with Destiny more these days. This is before all of that, okay? This is before that happened. Even Lonerbox made a video who was critical of this narrative about fucking Lauren Southern. Okay, maybe at one point she did, but at this point probably not. I don't fucking know. Maybe at one point when she was on that boat, she was like, yeah, fucking let's go. Get fucking in the water, motherfuckers. But yeah. I mean, again, like, I don't really care about this, like, oh, isn't Lauren Southern a bad fascist? But it just simply is very simply a conflict of interest. That's it. Like, having a public relationship and a discreet private relationship of that nature just shouldn't happen in my mind.
Right-wing grifter. A white nationalist, etc., etc. So just by the by, whenever Destiny, or anyone like Destiny for that matter, says that they are having chicken and waffles with Nick Fuentes, cozying up with self-avowed rapists like Max, Mr. Girl, or chilling around with Lauren Southern, and they claim that they are doing so because they have an interest in leeching people from the right and creating a pipeline for people from the right to go to them. That's a lie. A, not how this works. B, he's doing it out of naked self-interest. There is something that those people have that he wants for himself. Which we
just put the sex in the bag, bro. Okay.
Still valid. WJAR.
Thank you for the $5. I mean, yeah, obviously, we looked at those earlier. That seems to be the funniest part of all of this. The rest of this is just, I mean, you know, we might as well just watch the rest of this just in case there's anything else. But, I mean, it's just two people that are having an affair going through, like, a very long, ongoing, contentious conversation, you know? Do you know what I mean? It's about the nature of their relationship.
We know you have to be a fucking fool to think otherwise. Like, if you thought that was the purpose towards any of this, You're stupid. You're a child. Sorry. So Destiny was sexting Nick Fuentes too? That's next stream. Present Sunday, Destiny says he'd move heaven and earth for her, but won't go monogamous for her. Look, man.
What did Chud think about Destiny wanting to wear butt plugs on stream? Totally and utterly insane. And if you're into that, you should probably only say it to someone that you've got a very close personal connection with that won't leak it. Okay? That is my take on that.
Some things in this world are just unchangeable, okay? Yeah, that's essentially what I'm asking. I'd move heaven and earth for you, and it's obvious we have some conflicts going forward, and it's hard to say without extensive convos how we'd resolve those. I think there's a space where we can have a healthy friendship if you want, but... But my eyes are obviously set on way more. I'm just finding out my time is way more limited than I initially thought. I understand all the complexities for you on this, though. 100%. I'm sorry, everything is so complicated. Edit. Oof. This sounds more blamey than I intended. We can chat about this in person, too. Sorry. Jargoon for the $10 US. It's very sad she's hurting. He's also clearly hurting. When you don't get help for trauma, etc., you're vulnerable to rage, cynicism, and hopelessness, which could lead to blaming or hurting others.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, who is that fucking soy... Bro, give me a fucking break with this psychoanalyst shit, okay? It's so fucking wretched, dude. Oh, well, you see, the thing here is, you're more inclined to hurt the bro. It ain't that fucking deep, okay? Stop acting like you're a fucking Poindexter psychology person.
I don't think people who do this should be treated with pity or understanding. People like this are perfectly fine with inflicting pain on other people. They're not special. The reason why Destiny's doing this and lying to his audience directly, lying to everyone directly about his reasons for engaging with these people and offering them a massive platform, not just a platform where he debates them, but a platform where they're just allowed to make themselves look chill and hip to his audience. Chicken and Waffles wasn't a debate, Nick Fuentes. Lauren Southern gaming with him wasn't a debate. This is just them looking chill. People watch streamers for the vibe. He's giving them a direct income line. A direct path to growing their own influence. And his explanation is that he wants to hurt the right by doing so.
Yeah, I mean, the gaming streams take on a whole different context. I don't even remember the date of those. But yeah, I mean, that was presented and pushed as this effort to de-radicalize people. I can't remember, I don't want to speak out of turn and get it wrong. But it was definitely presented as not what it was, with this context taken into account, which is two people that either are about to have or in the middle of some sort of sordid affair. You know? Do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, that's crazy. And you can see why fucking Melina was probably driven bonkers by this shit as well, if that was going on. Jesus, man. Crazy.
He wants to bridge the gap, but he doesn't do that. No, he doesn't do that. He just allows them to look cool to a new audience. Their audience doesn't care. And he gets personal benefits. Financial benefits, political benefits, sexual benefits. That's what this is. Are there any other logs? Is this tame as fuck?
Well, it also recontextualizes when Melina reached out to me when I said about this on the Mr. Girl article read-through stream. Right? Like, my guess would be that she probably was at her wit's end with it all, and anyone that she thinks she can talk to about it, she will, including me. And I'm just like, you know, clearly wants a way out or something, and it's like, yeah, I'm not fucking here to get involved in your personal relationship issues. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it was fucking insane. Also, not interested, no gawk.
Interested in the political logs. If you want Destiny talking about how he's scared about using a butt plug on stream because he'll swallow it, I left those ones out.
What?
Just so you know.
Bro!
There are approximately, I'm given to understand, about 500 logs.
Dude,
I'm showing you about...
We looked at those earlier, so we've already got it covered, don't worry. But I mean, those are the funny ones. I don't know, like, is it really that big a deal to just look at that and have a laugh about it? I don't know, bro. I don't think it's like, yeah, it's probably just, oh, look at fucking this degenerate, insane shit that Destiny was talking about in these sects. That's it. That's all there is to it.
15.
Oh, he does?
I'm actually being pretty choosy here. I don't care about Destiny.
Also, apparently, there's loads of porn and stuff in the leaks and shit. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna go through the raw leaks on stream if it's got porno and shit in, but I'm told that I've shown the best ones, apparently, so...
Reality, it's not my business. This is my business. This is everyone's business. This is him conning you. That's why that matters. This is Lauren Southern conning you. That's why that matters. If you want to see coverage of this, I would be very surprised if Queeman does not cover these later. That's more his style. If he's live when I'm done, I'll read into him. By the way, Queeman, get the fuck out of bed. There's content to cover. Jesus.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, I can't imagine... I mean, there's no way that there could be an issue with people covering this. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Stuff gets leaked and people talk about it. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. I guess he probably doesn't want to talk about it directly on his own content, which is fine. I mean, you know, if I had some embarrassing affair very publicly and broadly leaked, I probably wouldn't want to talk about it either, which is fair enough. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, there's people that are going to probably cover more favorably than me, people that will cover less favorably. I'm just trying to have a laugh, have some fun, and yeah, just go over it, really. I don't really have a dog in the race anymore.
All right. Oh man, sweats to knee. I appreciate your honesty, but you're really complicating things mentally for me, setting my heart for a spin too. I'm looking forward to talking, though. I don't think we can do or say anything useful over text. What do you think? I guess I just figured I was finally coming to terms with the reality of us. No, we can't, or I'm worried things are going to be misinterpreted. It's so easy to navigate sexual boundaries. You generally just pause and wait and see how things go. It's so easy to navigate sexual boundaries. Uh-oh. Looks like it wasn't just an emotional affair, was it?
Uh-oh.
But emotional ones are so much more complicated.
Oh my god, dude. Counterpoint. Oh my god, dude. It's all coming back to me. Remember counterpoints? So I said about it on the stream, on this fucking Mr. Girl article read-through stream, right? Counterpoints came in and confirmed it in chat. And then I think he later said, oh no, it's just an emotional affair or something. Am I remembering correctly? I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? But it turns out that wasn't true either. It was like a full-blown... All aspects were going on. Physical, emotional, all over. Every single angle you could imagine. There we go.
For me, because it seems like I'm supposed to be pushing a lot more on these, but I don't know how to advocate for myself without putting you in an uncomfortable spot.
I like Connor.
I'll explain this for you, Stephen. Your job is to put her in an uncomfortable spot. That's your job.
All right. What?
Lauren Southern has just outed herself as a grifter and a hypocrite. You have a very, very influential right-wing white nationalist pundit in your hands. And you are keeping her safe?
Everyone knew Destiny plowed Lauren. Why is this news? I mean, like, obviously, yes, I agree with you. But we've got the DMs. I mean, this is pretty big, no? Like, what? And also, it was a sore point for so long. You couldn't mention it without getting in some sort of, you know, trouble.
Because it's embarrassing to you, and because you want sexual access. That's why. These are 30-year-olds with children. Yeah. Yeah. Why does he talk like a stereotypical yoga instructor? Because Destiny's a nice guy. That's why. Because he's had success talking to women this way. That is why. That's why. That doesn't sound like Destiny at all. No, it doesn't, does it? Which means if he's talking like this, it's deliberate. Like, I don't want you to think I'm going to turn into a creepy stalker, just add to the pile of shit talking you.
No proof. It's a schizo theory. Everyone knew you were here.
Get on the internet or something. Or to the pile of shit talking, I see. Of shit talking you get on the internet or something. I'd never do either of those things to you. Absolutely am insanely in love with you. And I'd do anything.
Jesus.
Oh my god. I absolutely am insanely in love with you, and I'd do anything to explore that with you.
Yeah, I think the full leaks are on the farms. Yeah. Yeah. All on the farms. You want to have a little deep dive into them? See what's going on.
Interesting language. But if it's something you've moved on from and your situation in life now is with someone who can fill more boxes in terms of your goals, then I feel selfish dragging you back into this. Sorry, fuck, I'm setting text blocks. I'm not...
Just remember, most guys in here with the exact same simping as Destiny if Lauren came to them. Okay. Obviously, when you're a content creator and you're having public conversations, it does become an issue of disclosure, though. Obviously, some random shitter talking like this, it's whatever, okay? But, like, if you're having public conversations with someone, it's a disclosure issue if you're having private affairs with them, right? I mean, is that a crazy concept to you? Oh, the wife as well. Oh, that okay, dude. I'm such a fucking misogynist, aren't I? I literally don't care about the feelings of a woman that's involved. And yet also this was in, you know, obviously people say open marriage, but this was in like opposition to the principles agreed in the marriage too. And obviously, you know, I'm pretty sure this was like a fundamental reason they ended up splitting up, right? Because of this. So it's like, yeah, there are obviously, you know, issues with this beyond just, oh, well, you'd simp with Lauren too, right? I mean, it's not the, you know, I've seen people claiming this is like the end of Destiny and shit like that. I mean, that's retarded. Obviously not. It's just, you know, valid, legitimate criticisms that, you know, are totally reasonable to point out, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Paragraphing well. This is wretched. This is wretched. I'm wondering if I've expressed different messages now too, like, go try to date someone else might sound like me letting you down or pointing.
This is Anavar 2 version 2. I mean, if you mean, you know, Steven getting himself into trouble via relentless, unabashed, degenerate gooning, sure. Because obviously, it turned out after the fact that he'd been fucking speaking to Anavar, you know, egging her on, after all the fucking content he made about how crazy she was, right? Oh, I see. Right, okay. Yeah, got it, yeah. No, I think it's just pointing out that this isn't gonna, I mean, you know, yeah. I don't think this is gonna really do anything beyond just be something people talk about for a bit and then move on to the next thing, you know? But obviously, you know, Steven has been going very aggressively at the rightoids recently, so I'm sure they're gonna be like fucking rubbing their hands together over this. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's actually a bit of a sting in the tail, I think, right? Because it's like they're gonna be like, "Oh, guys, Destiny just got exposed for something else. Oh yeah, what's that? Fucking Lauren Southern. Oh shit, what? That pretty trad wife that we all like? No. Well, some of them. It's a bit mixed, obviously, but some of them obviously like Lauren Southern. So it's a bit of like a sting in the tail of that particular revelation, I would say. Yeah, there's lots of angles you can approach this from. I don't know, dude. To me, you just got to laugh about it. You got to laugh about it. Obviously, you know, little annoyances about how it was dealt with. But beyond that, it's just funny, really.
To this being impossible. But I really did mean what I said in that. I just didn't want you to feel like you were hopping from one relationship right into another without a breather in between.
I'm a Destiny fan and never heard the emotional affair line. I've assumed this was true since Chud said it was that one stream way back when. My word is my bond. My word is my bond. I do not lie, okay? I may misremember, but I'm pretty sure that happened.
I didn't think something so serious would happen in just a couple weeks, though. Lol, fuck me, eh? But if you are finding stuff more compatible...
I'll tell you one thing about all this, okay? Right? As a fellow smaller creator, right? Former Orbiter. You dread to fucking engage with people because you don't want Destiny's sloppy seconds, do you? Do you know what I mean? Imagine if you're fucking balls deep in a slut and they're like, oh yeah, this is better than Destiny. You'd be like, oh no! What the fuck, dude? No! Unless you're Darius, of course. Could you imagine? No, thank you. I mean, to be fair, that's broadly for any creator, not just Steven. You know? We don't talk about Agent S, J. Keith. That's for the old heads, okay? That is for the old heads, all right?
Future goals, especially like offline normal life and everything that's really good for you, too. I could definitely try being monogamous, but there's no shot I could ever give up my online career stuff. I think that'd be a hard stop for me. And if you want to move away from that stuff, I know it's complicated. Sorry, I'm super rambly, lawless, and even if we just hang out and chill and have fun, it'll be okay. This has all been awesome and wonderful and will continue to be so. No matter what, don't feel pressured one way or another. Or maybe actually do feel pressured. Just a healthy amount, though. Bro's cheating in an open relationship. Who's supposed to care? I'll show you, actually.
Oh my god, dude. The cope is bro. I can't stand the cope, bro. It's the crazy. It is exactly what you said. It's not happening. No, there's no evidence. It's not happening. It's against your theory. It's not happening. Oh, it is happening, but who cares? Okay, well, your story's changed quite a lot there. I don't know, dude. It's like... it's just so fucking annoying, dude. These people are unbearable. Totally unbearable.
It's not that simple. Just so you know, I don't give a shit about Destiny cheating, but since you bring it up, Destiny's wife wasn't okay with this.
Last year.
The way an open relationship works, by the way, and they can work.
Here we go.
They usually.
Oh, shut up, President Soy Day. Oh, yeah, guys. Open relationships work as you're standing on the pile of ashes of this current open relationship that clearly went terribly wrong. Yeah, they can work sometimes. Show me a good, healthy, open relationship that isn't wrought with disaster. I don't know what people are going to say. Oh, but that happens in monogamous relationships. Yes, it does. True. I agree with you. I've had my fair share of issues, okay? I just think that if you're adding more factors and eventualities to that circumstance, it's probably going to lead to more issues. Call me crazy, but I think the more people you introduce to a situation like that, the more likely it is to fail, okay? Do I have a study to back that up? No, I don't. But I'm just going to go ahead and think you're probably best off not introducing a bunch of different fucking women into your life because you're going to end up getting fucked over probably or fucking over someone else.
They don't, but they can work. The way open relationships work is you have rules and you follow the rules. For some people, those rules mean don't get emotionally involved with other people or avoid certain people. Open relationships work when there are clear rules that are agreed upon between both parties and they are followed. And when people are uncomfortable with something, they stop and they prioritize the primary relationship. That's why it's an open relationship and not being single and just dating a bunch of people. This sounds like he was actively seeking out a new wife.
Last year, he leaked a message of mine that I sent to someone that I thought was my friend. And in that message, I mentioned Lauren. You know, I mentioned her because there was a lot of stuff going on, obviously. Like, this is something we already know. I don't really know what people are speculating. Like, I think people can just put the puzzle pieces together, like, really easily if they just look at, okay, these things happened. I even mentioned, and then people asked about it, and then he said that I
didn't follow all the fucking rigmarole of this. I know that Brittany Simon released a fucking video or something. Were people still denying it after this? Is that what happened? And then that's when the logs got leaked? I mean, I just think, you know, if it was dumb to deny it like a year ago or whenever, but now, with everything that's happened, it's just so insane that people were still acting like it wasn't a thing. Some were still denying. People were still denying it 24 hours ago. There's no way. There's no way, dude. I thought it was generally accepted to be the case. You know, I genuinely don't follow all the Destiny shit that closely anymore. I thought that people had just accepted it and it was a matter of law, but apparently not. And I'm guessing that's why these messages got leaked. Is that because people were still denying it? Is that right? Very gay behavior, I must say. Although, obviously, you know, if you're reasonable, you're welcome here. But, yeah, dude. Some of those people in that community, the DGG community, are deranged. Like, total Destiny cum guzzlers. It's fucking crazy.
got jealous because they stream so much.
It's like you can't even issue a criticism without them fucking losing their shit. You know? It's nutto.
That's not really what happened. I feel like it's pretty clear to who is not being honest here.
Yeah, exactly. Very true. And if anything, you know, I thought they would know this. Yeah, exactly. But he probably wanted the other way around, wouldn't he? The Felchi want to be not the Felchi, but the Felcher.
What actually happened? Okay. There's so many things, and so many people that have said what happened. And if he wants to deny that, fine. But I feel like, you know, not everyone is perfect, and a lot of these people are pretty intense, you know? So maybe it's hard to trust. But you can also see patterns in how people behave and stuff. She did not lie. She did not lie. And I think it's really clear she didn't lie. That's what I'm saying.
So leaking to that red pill grandpa that Lauren is preggo with Destiny's show was a smokescreen. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say personally there's enough evidence to say it was a smokescreen, but it got taken advantage of to obfuscate the story. Definitely. You know, I mean, Rolo Tomasi still got a bunch of shit wrong. I mean, when he spoke about it, I think he even mentioned me and was like, "Oh, Chud didn't go far enough with this," and then started spinning off yarns about illegitimate children and shit like that. And it's like, that was never true. That was complete bullshit. But yeah, I think it got capitalized upon to create a smokescreen for what really had happened. And now, I mean, it's all out there in the open, isn't it? You know. So what can you do?
Because
yeah, she's talking about Brittany Simon's video. So Brittany Simons is a weirdo. I don't trust her. And she made a lot of claims without any evidence, which I didn't trust. Looks like they've been confirmed. Great. She made a lot of other claims that also weren't confirmed.
Anyway, sorry, what did I need to say there?
How people behave. Not everyone is.
I can't bear to listen to a woman talk. It drives me insane. Go.
Perfect. And a lot of these people are pretty intense, you know? So maybe it's hard to trust, but you can also see patterns in how people behave and stuff. She did not lie. She did not lie. And I think it's really clear she didn't lie. That's what I'm saying, because it's...
Yeah, she's talking about Brittany Simon's video. So Brittany Simons is a weirdo. I don't trust her. And she made a lot of claims without any evidence, which I didn't trust.
Yeah, Brittany Simon is just a retarded bitch as well. Every single woman involved with this story I dislike, I think. That's the problem too. Every single woman involved. No thank you. Not interested. But yeah, Brittany Simon is also... Like, the problem is Brittany Simon is this, like, former friend, deranged, like, you know, whatever, right? So it's difficult to know. I mean, the logs are... the only thing now is the logs could be fake, I guess. You know, you can't log in and fucking scroll through the fucking Discord thing. I don't know, dude. I think this is pretty legit. I think this is pretty on the level. I don't really know how this could be faked. I mean, it is what it is. It's out there now, you know? Like, 100% undeniable.
Looks like they've been confirmed. Great. She made a lot of other claims that also weren't confirmed as well. So take all that with a grain of salt. Just because somebody says one true thing doesn't mean the next thing they say is true. But remember that when Destiny and Melina divorced or originally separated, he went on...
Would you go into a far-right queen? Listen, I don't care what political ideology someone is. It literally is irrelevant for me because it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Maybe with some slim exceptions. I don't fucking know. But I think, you know, the issue comes in when you're repeatedly and ongoingly engaging with someone publicly and you've got a private dynamic. That's a conflict of interest. And that's it. Should have been disclosed.
On stream. Anyway. And he started talking about how if Melina says anything about him, he's got a bunch of dirt on her. Yeah, stuff like this would probably be why he said that. Let's press on. Just a healthy amount of pressure. I won't lie. I did kind of see this. I did kind of see this as you letting me go. I almost thought you hoped I'd find someone because you do love me, but know that our lives are incompatible.
Damn, Bug Squander, chief member of the Destiny Detractor Squad. Also my Discord mod. What was it that person said in chat earlier? I surround myself with people that hate Destiny. It's not intentional. It's not intentional. I'm not picking out a team based on their hatred of Destiny, okay? To be clear. They're just good at moderating the Discord. I don't know what to tell you. During last night's Anything Else, Dan asked Destiny if there was anything pressing that he wanted to cover, and Destiny gave a resounding nope. Bro, I bet chat was going insane. I've had a couple of fucking stragglers in here. Oh, cover this, cover this. Which I am. You got your wish. I'm talking about it. There's nothing else happening. Everything else is very boring and gay. So here we are. But you know, yeah. I mean, obviously, of course. Like, if my fucking, of course, they're probably not going to talk about this shit.
But don't want me to be lonely or something. I think my mind just... Does this continue it? I think this continues it. Perfect. There we go. Okay, great. I think my mind just operates very different from yours. I'm in love with finding...
Rhinox! What happened to Rhinox? Anyway, we're getting to autistic Discord related, okay? Just don't worry about it, okay? Just trust my vision. Trust my vision for the channel, okay?
Finding out how you do all your mental equations and solve life. Right-wing grifters are mental children. They are children. They're evil because they're childish. They're evil because they're childish, and they're stupid because they're evil. It's okay to feel bad for her. She is truly pathetic. Don't you all wish you were as smart as Destiny? By the way, if you didn't catch that, his ex-wife Melina just said that he was leaking DMs from her to friends, who then leaked them. Destiny also was leaking DMs from Lauren Southern, 2 other women he was sexually involved in.
Okay, that's wonderful.
That's why I have this. Because one of them decided they don't like Steven so much. Apparently.
Chud, hashtag say his name.
Thank you for the $10. Also, I genuinely am not fucking into it anymore, but I see Queeman sometimes talking about some shit, right? And apparently, I don't want to smear JStalk here, but from what I hear, JStalk's server is like a hive of degeneracy, and there's been some like crazy shit going on there. Some of it involving someone that Destiny has like fucked off before or something. I don't fucking know, dude. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. So some crazy shit is going on there. Does anyone know about that? What I'm alluding to? I like JStalk though. I like JStalk. This is a pro JStalk channel, okay? But yeah. I know it was a long time ago. I don't really, you know, I'm not that involved in it, but yeah, apparently there was some crazy stuff going on. Lav used to be in the nude channel showing gash, dude. Styler, you make me sick, mate. You make me sick. Although, to be fair, yeah, you're right. It is, I mean, that's JStalk's Discord at the end of the day. Guys, no NSFW channels, ever. Do not do it. Not worth it, okay?
Sunday, you're definitely going on the blacklist after this? Good. Good. I recently heard I was off the blacklist. I must have been slipping.
Uh-oh.
Aaron? God, no, it's not from Aaron. Aaron didn't know about this. Aaron has standards. You got off it? Yeah, timed out in September or something.
Okay, what is this? A whore posted a bare ass with Tiny's cum on it, and she's now dating a known DGG Jacob. What, publicly that was posted? Publicly? Is that legit? Do you reckon someone like that gets something out of that? Like, most people are like kind of averse to sloppy seconds, but do you think like a hardcore tier 5 sub would be like, oh? Do you think they'd be getting off on that fact?
Apparently. Steven, I want an asterisk next to my name next time, okay? Never tick me off. Never. Forever. I need my name in bold, okay? I'm not going to be outdone by a worthless little troglodyte like Bad Empanada. Put me on the platinum blacklist, okay?
Okay. Come on, Sunday.
Oh, Steven, I'm in love with finding out how you do all your mental equations and solve life. It's beautiful to watch you think and unpack philosophical or emotional problems.
Oh my god, come on, dude.
Even though I love it. When I want something
bro.
or someone, I dedicate myself to that, and I give all of myself. I don't play games or complicate things. I like to close doors before opening new ones. I know you care about me, and I think I know that you'd never hurt me or stalk me or any of that. Obviously, I've had flickers of concern like that before. A part of your brain, Lauren, one might consider you to have been wise to heed. But I think I know you well enough and know our relationship well enough to know we both care deeply for each other and want the best for one another. Which is why I'm cracking open a cold one and reading these messages in front of you, dear children. Because Destiny just cares so much. That was their crime. They loved too much.
Mommy goo goo gaga milky.
They both sound sincere and manipulative at the same time.
Yes. Oh my god, where is it again? Wait, what the fuck is this? Dude, what is this, bro? What the fuck? Why am I dancing with that trans person? And why is Creeman dancing with Anne Frank? You guys have gone crazy with this. You've lost it. You've totally lost it. You're the most beautiful mind I've ever seen. Destiny's mine. Goo goo gaga, mummy cummy wah. Oh, very good. Very good memes. Well done, guys.
Time's phenomenal. Yeah, kind of actually, don't they? Probably because they are. I feel guilty even having these conversations with you because I feel I'm keeping a part of myself from this current guy that is being so incredibly good to me. I do feel sorry for that person. But also not because they're dating Lauren Southern. I feel guilty about loving you as I should. I've been trying to mentally close that book and bring in boundaries. Figure out how to navigate viewing you as my soulmate. But knowing we're incompatible. You're like this.
Bro, it's... The depths of this relationship is crazy. I mean, you can understand why, you know, despite having an open relationship, the other party would have a potential issue with this, right? I mean, this is like... I would have thought it was just fucking, but this is like... They're fucking each other's brains, you know?
Oh, man. Hassan's going to have a field day with this, isn't he?
Has Hassan
Oh,
even
God,
covered
this is going to be legendary. This is going to be sublime. If you genuinely feel you would move heaven and earth, I guess I just worry you don't actually know what you want in life yet. Perhaps being with me and talking to me has made you reconsider what you want in life. She can change him. Which is understandable. I just don't want to be your experiment to see if monogamy and family life is really what you want. I don't think you would treat me as an experiment. He would. Maliciously, he would. I think you'd do it with love and with genuine intentions of wanting to be with me, but I would see... Oh,
also, guys, you have to help me with this one as well. Apparently, these coming out, it's like the domino thing. And apparently this is somewhat a product of the campaign against Twitch. Is that true? You know, Dan going totally schizo and, you know, flying himself like a kamikaze pilot at Twitch HQ, theoretically, intellectually, has led to a series of events that has apparently led to these getting leaked. Obviously very speculative. You can't really prove 100% anything, right? But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Dan, dude. Dan kicked the hornet's nest and Destiny got swarmed by the bees. In this case, it looks like. I think it's like, you know, a series of dominoes being set up. That's what I say. It's like the big domino, small domino meme, right? Britney leaked because of the forethought thing. Which came from the Dan Twitch thing. Right. Okay, dude. I mean, yeah, that's... Okay. I guess there was a series of events that's... Listen, Jake Eve is a very committed A-log. I'm sure he's got the right idea there.
But I would still see it as an experiment. But it would still be an experiment, I think is what it says. It would still be you compromising what you know about yourself to try to make us work. And I don't know how wise that is. Well, it made me sad. I understand your mental capacity to love two people. Melina and I at the same time. Aww. Except here's the problem. Doesn't love either of them, does he? Because he betrayed Melina in all of this. Lied about her publicly. Threatened her publicly after she divorced him. For cheating. Because you can cheat in an open relationship. So you break the rules. It's like in a board game. When you break the rules, you're cheating. And he clearly doesn't love Lauren Southern. Because if he loved Lauren Southern, I wouldn't have this. I would never see this in a million years. In fact, not even Destiny would have this. I've had private messages with people, romantic in nature. Stuff didn't work out. Stuff got complicated. You think I shared those with anybody? You think I kept them? No, I destroyed them.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I agree. Sending them to them is fucking insane, reckless shit. But like, destroy them? What if they're digital? How does that work, bro? The Sunday FW. Okay, bro. Okay, let's not go there. Okay. But no, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I destroy. I mean, there's some old phones that I've got that presumably, if I booted them up, I'd probably find old messages on there from like 10 years ago. You know? Oh, I see. Sunday is a feather, quill, and parchment type Rizzler. My good lady, I've noticed the fruits of your loins are ripe for harvest. I hitherto suggest I travel by stallion by night to your humble castle, where we shall procreate in a traditional fashion. I shall then leave forever. Yours, President Sunday. And then he fucking scrolls it up, gets a little bit of wax, puts the thing on it, sends it off by horseback to be delivered.
Why wouldn't I? If you care about somebody, you protect their dignity. You protect their careers and their reputations. You and ChudLogic? You know too much. Be quiet. That was just about ChudLogic's editor, okay? That's all that was about.
Classic.
Anyone who says otherwise is a filthy liar, and I'll sue you.
Classic
I
drama.
want to know who never penetrated my
know.
shyness, okay?
Oh, bro!
All
He's
right.
just done me dirty, bro! He's done me dirty.
Well, it made me sad. I understand your mental capacity to love two people, Melina and I, at the same time. My brain doesn't work like that. I can't give all my love to this new person while I still love you, Stephen. I don't really know what to do. When I pray about you, aww. When I think about you, my mind tells me to be with you, but I try to temper myself with some wisdom. And now that I put myself in a dating position with a good man, I feel incredibly immoral telling you all this. I felt incredibly... Not lying to millions of people, though. She's fine with that. She's okay with that. She's perfectly fine with that. She's perfectly fine with lying to millions of people, persecuting millions of people. That's cool. But it's immoral for her to have romantic feelings for an internet streamer. It's embarrassing, to be sure. Lol, Tiny's suddenly also getting interested in Christianity because of this. That was hilarious. Did he actually? I must have missed that episode. That is very funny. That is very funny.
Yeah, I don't know the timeline, obviously. I vaguely remember this, though. I think there was some public comments made about philosophy and Christianity and shit like that, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. As a Destiny fan, I don't know how she can fall in love with Steven. Well, you are seemingly in the minority there, because there's a lot of DGGers that themselves are probably in love with Steven.
Lying good, love bad. How true. By the by, Crucible clips. So I know we got some conservatives watching. This is all of your figureheads. Just so you know. It's all of them. It's all of them. None of them are real.
Uh-oh. Rightoids.
People like Lauren and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
They're getting called out.
They're just the weak links. But they're all the same. Just so you know. They're all like this. None of them believe it. Hate to break it to you. I wish it weren't so. I wish there were a plethora of strange and exotic ideologues that actually spend time thinking hard about what they believe.
Yeah, like, dude. The rightoid thing, the trad wife thing, obviously is a cope. It's not like a woman can just become a trad wife. There's obviously a process there. The modern era promotes dating and so on. Dating will bring about sexual interactions. That's the culture we live in nowadays. You know, when was the last time you had a woman that was like 20s, 30s that was a virgin? You know? Like, and I know that you can have sex and still be a trad wife, but I don't know, dude. I just feel like it's this kind of cope of like, oh yeah, it's all, you know, very prim and proper, we're looking to get married, etc. There's obviously a lot of sleeping around and dating. I don't personally care. Date away, right? Have your fun, have sex, whatever. But you know, this trad wife thing is pretty cancerous and full of a lot of dishonesty, I feel.
Care about, so that we could have a wonderful diversity of opinions and have the actual like really cool idea of a marketplace of rich and abundant ideas. Alas, it is a dream.
Yeah, if you're like a trad wife, maybe there's a small exception for a couple of or some accounts that do this, but generally speaking, you're just out there living your trad life. You're not making a big career out of it online, right?
It is a dream.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Perhaps we will be together at some point. I just know right now.
Thank you for the $5. Embarrassing sexting leaks and relationship with Lawrence are confirmed. Yeah, same leaks.
Hurting other people, and that's not okay. Thank them for the $2. Why do the personal lives of these people matter? Because these people are very influential political pundits who are preaching the opposite of what they are exposing in these DMs. Destiny is covering over the indiscretions of Lawrence Southern, a white nationalist, while he's claiming to be a progressive propagandist and political activist. Lawrence Southern, throughout all this period, is claiming to still be married, to be monogamous, etc., etc. To be an advocate for a trad wife lifestyle and a model of that for money and prestige.
Oh my god, you get it Sunday, come on. Show
as
the
a
sex.
disavower of things like rape culture. Meanwhile, in private, she has directly experienced being cast aside because she experienced a sexual assault event, which is not funny.
Bro, that's a fucking retarded take anyway. I don't agree with that at all. What? What are you on about?
It's ironic. It's ironic.
I think you can criticize Lauren Southern's perspective on things. I don't think that she's, you know... I doubt that Lauren Southern wants a rape culture type dynamic going on.
That she became a victim of the things she cynically tried to obscure. But it's not funny. Like, on a certain level, I do feel bad for these people. Genuinely.
Pity. The president's pity.
But we can't really afford to let this slide because we feel bad for them. Because they are pathetic. This is pathetic. Is Destiny self-sabotaging? Is he done streaming? God, no. If his audience cared about him lying or telling the truth, he would have been done long ago.
Yeah, this isn't going to have any impact at all.
Like, these people are pathetic, but they're not going anywhere. His audience doesn't care.
Bro, stop spamming chat, please.
Don't feel bad for them. Can't help
annoying.
It's an innate response. It's how I am. It's how I am. It's how I do. I don't hate people, generally. Okay, remember Ender's Game, okay? Novel by a great conservative homophobic Mormon. You have to love your enemies so you can destroy them. It also makes me nervous because one part of me is like, fuck, Steven, I really wish you knew what you wanted in life and were clear about it. And then the other part of me is like, yeah, you do know what you want in life and you have been clear about it. It's just now that you realize you can't have me as well as the way you want to. It's just now that you realize you can't have me as well as the way you want to live your life, you're trying to compromise and setting us both up for failure. Okay, sorry for the text dump. These are absolutely IRL conversations. I shouldn't be doing this.
Who rated?
Okay, we can talk about this in person.
Who rated? Someone rated, I think. Who the fuck rated?
And figure out what comes next. That's fine. I'm going to push really hard on this. Some things in life are still unknown to me, but I do know that I need you in it in as big a way as I possibly can. There's another possibility here. Something worth considering. Destiny in these DMs is in too deep. It's a possibility. Not a given, but a possibility. Destiny is in too deep. He knows he's fucked up, which is why he's redacted messages. And he is trying to very carefully, very cautiously back out. Set Lawrence Southern up with somebody else while retaining the idea.
Bro, come on, dude. This is like schizo theory crafting. I'm reminded of the Harmful Opinions video again, okay? Very simply, he had an affair, got emotionally attached. That's it. End of conversation.
That there is a bond of love between them so that she does not leak stuff about him in revenge. Because every vulnerability that Lauren has here, he has. A little less so. A little less so. His audience isn't as upset about cheating, for example. How did these get leaked? Because he leaked them to some chick he wanted to screw in his Discord. That's why. That's why. The weak link in all of this is still Steven. It's still Destiny. Lauren didn't leak these. Lauren's not that stupid. She is very stupid. That these exist means she is very, very stupid. Time for Sandy to step in and get Lauren's hand. She's not my type. I'm good.
Yeah, there's probably some, like, what is it? You know, the I can fix them shit. That dynamic both ways, maybe. I mean, it's in the messages themselves. You can see it's like, oh, we can get married and you can come and live here, right? It's like each side seemingly wants to fix each other, but there's no fixing this mess. It's over.
That's a weak source. What do you mean it's a weak source? There's screenshots. It's actually the only source you look at. It's great.
A weak source for what?
Sunday, do you have the screenshot of him leaking at X person? I do. I do, actually. As it happens. As it happens, I do. Bear with me a moment. You know what? Fuck it. Screw these people. We'll put some
Bro, I
of the funny
can't
stuff
show
up
a
too.
fucking
Why not?
butt plug thing on stream.
Why
Dude.
not?
That's
Okay.
insane.
We'll save it as a treat for the end. We'll do as a promo for Queeman's stream where he will probably cover
Oh!
the other stuff.
He did this earlier as well. Very presumptuous. Saying what Queeman will and won't do. Almost like someone's pulling the strings.
I'm not going to post those though because Queeman probably will, and I don't want to expose the source yet. Okay. Stealing a Jew. No, I'm giving him the work. I'm giving him all the work. All the work. But we'll pop up some of those at the end, okay? Because they're funny.
No,
You'll
because
see the
TOS
messages
to
to the
show sex toy
fuck it.
shit.
It'll show them. Yeah, I'll show him at the end. Okay. Okay, we can talk about this in person and figure out what comes next. Is fine. We're gonna push really hard on this.
Why didn't I? What's going on with Queeman? Where is that little fella? What's going on with him? I thought he'd be rubbing his hands together at this sort of thing.
But Destiny needs Lauren Southern in his life in as big a way as he possibly can. It keeps going. It just doesn't stop. Heart. Logistics question. Are you doing the show Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday? I'll be on Wednesday and Friday. Okay, gotcha. Jesus. Lydia just called and said they needed Thursday for another guest, so we can find something fun to do then. Sounds good. More debate time. More debate time.
More debate time. Time for debate. Now what did we... Hey! Wasn't Aiden a fucking DGGer? Hey? You see where he gets it from?
And that's the end of it. That is them. When Destiny said him and Lauren Southern weren't deeply romantically involved to the point where he was going to quite likely divorce Melina and marry Lauren if she was accommodating to his fuck every human being that exists lifestyle. He's lying. That was absolutely going to happen. Absolutely that was going to happen. When Lauren Southern says she's a advocate for a traditional life.
Is that the actual Scott Schaefer? Destiny and Lauren Southern hooking up is almost as wild as the time we found out Chud and Illuminati was smashing. That is slanderous.
Style, and she believes that women should be loyal, etc., all those nasty things. Which, by the way, loyalty in relationships is very important. Women insisting on themselves as household servants, toxic. You think this is why Destiny got divorced? Yeah. I think that and a bunch of other things. Like Destiny is a humiliating person to have as a husband. Like we've seen, like if you watch the Brittany Simons video, she's nuts. But the clip she
Queen was going so hard with the sweeping that he endorsed Felchik on stream. Bro, that sounds like the kind of thing Styler would say as a joke. I don't believe it.
shows, it's not good.
Oh, I'll give you another. Hey guys, do you want another little gem? Do you want another little gem? I'd forgotten about this. I got reminded recently of this situation. Right? Another little gem for you, okay? I'm at TwitchCon. We're hanging out. We're knocking about in the partner lounge. This is in 2022. Okay? Right? Melina comes up to the table and we're just chatting. And she reveals that she's fucked Will Neff. That's now public. So whatever. I can say it now. It doesn't matter, does it? Like this person was like basically just, you know, and I you know, was a drama guy then. So it was just kind of very reckless to why? I mean, obviously, if someone tells something in confidence, I'll keep it in confidence. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna, you know, necessarily leak something like that. But it's like, why? Why say that? Why say that? Why go up to a table of people and say that? It's mental. it comes across like a sort of destructive thing almost, like knowing the relationship is in a lot of trouble and then trying to find ways to further destroy it. I don't fucking know, dude. But like that and the fucking messaging me, confirming the Lauren Southern stuff after I mentioned it during the Mr. Girl article stream. Just crazy shit. And it was, no one knew about it, but it was 2022, so I think it was not known back then. And yeah, it was like, known as a potential future issue because Will Neff is friends with the San and all that shit,
It's not good. These people are grifters. Lauren Southern is a grifter. She exposed her grift to Destiny through her affair with Destiny. And Destiny covered for her. Because Destiny is not a progressive. Destiny is a self-interested social leech. As well as a host of other things.
Dude, I get it, President Sunday, okay? I get it. But can you show us this even? I mean, we've gone over them already. I just want to see his take on the sexts, personally. But
Apologist.
yeah, maybe he doesn't.
Emotional abuser. Look up the Anna stuff. Mr. Girl was in the wrong in how he conducted his quote-unquote investigation, but there was stuff there. Yeah, he's a foul human being. A failed human being, in fact. Destiny tried to end the career of anyone who mentioned it. Yeah, he did. Mr. Girl was right. No, Mr. Girl wasn't right. Mr. Girl had a scoop from a person that told him not to publish that information. He did. There are rules you have to follow. You can't just use whatever you get. You can't just use whatever you get. You need to have the permission of the person who sourced it. If there's degrees of difference and you can't confirm, different story.
I mean, yeah, I just repeat myself and stuff, so I can't really be too mad about it. I like President Sunday. We, he occasionally pops by stream. We don't actually speak that much anymore. But I've got my issue with this from the drama from years ago. I literally just don't care anymore. It's, water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned. Enough time has passed, okay?
Max had received this from a third party. Different story. But Max got it directly from Anna. Anna asked him not to publish the material, and he published it. Which meant that Max was additionally victimizing Anna as well. Melina seems super duper sweet. Melina is not super duper sweet. Here's the thing.
Of course you do, J. Keith, because you're really fucking autistic. Does DK... Listen, you don't need to worry about what DK thinks about things, okay? Right? DK's great. Trust me.
People have to be nice to be victims. Lauren Southern is a victim in all this. Why do I have these DMs? I have these DMs because Steven leaked them. Because Steven didn't respect Lauren Southern's privacy. Lauren Southern has victims. There are a lot of really not nice people.
People dick ride Sunday because he constantly says how bad Destiny is. I don't care about any of that shit. I just think he's a funny autistic guy. I don't care about the forethought stuff. I'm not doing a fucking, I'm not pivoting back to fucking covering Destiny stuff all the time. I don't really care that much about it. Okay, this was just a exceptional situation. At first I wasn't really that interested. But, the leaks came out and there's nothing else happening. This is like literally the only thing that's happening of any interest at the moment. So, we did it. Fuck it.
Who are inspired by Lauren Southern to have a very particular lifestyle and very particular attitudes towards family and sex, etc., etc.
So you don't expect me to go live tomorrow with the latest fucking... Ooh, who is the latest BPD whore that Destiny is felching the cum out of their pussy now? Don't care. Couldn't care less. Not interested. Okay, not happening. Go and watch someone else talk about that, alright?
Destroy people. And contribute to a burgeoning subculture that prevents policies from being voted into place that make life safer for women, children, etc. Trans people and so on and so forth. Like, that's a thing. Immigrants, so on and so forth. That's a thing. Those people are victims of Lauren Southern. They've been lied to. They've been conned. They themselves have victims. Destiny is a victim of his own stupidity. Fuck him.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I just don't fucking care about all the inter-community. I could not care less about any of that. Okay, but hey, that was fun. Felt like a little trip down memory lane, didn't it, in many ways? Time's gone past. History. Classic. Anyway, there we go. Today we're in a 23rd Felch drama. Okay, dear. Oh.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Prediction for how LS responds to Destiny leaking her DMs to get laid? Will she nuke the bridge or will Destiny play her like he did Anna?
God, you guys are like so... Thank you for the £5, first of all. You're like obsessed with internet terminology on things and like the internet dynamics at play. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing ever happens, okay? Lauren is unlikely to respond to this. Why the fuck would she? And obviously Destiny doesn't want to go over his fucking felching fantasy whatever DMs on stream and probably doesn't want to address this or talk about this. So nothing's going to happen. You guys need to stop this nuke the bridge terminology and shit. It's so cancerous, bro. Sick of it. Hey, this president. How's it going? Hope you're well, mate. Just watched your coverage. I don't think we... Well, you were very soy at times for that, weren't you? Bit annoying. But yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. I don't know what their situation is now. You know, who knows? Who raided me, by the way? Someone raided me and people were being retards in chat. And I had to put follower only chat on. I am fair. I am very fair. I'm very fair. Like I say, I'm not looking to, you know, become like a Orbiter again or do the whole, I'm going to dedicate all my time to talking shit about Destiny. I just don't really care. I'm kind of neutral about the whole thing. But that was pretty big thing. Confirming some old drama. So there we go.